The newest assault on the Second Amendment apparently seems to be, if we can't get the guns, we'll get the ammunition. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like the channel, like content, what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything is appreciated. And once again, public service announcement. You're going to hear me saying this a lot. Connecticut residents, if you want to get your Connecticut pistol permit, please do it before July 2024. The state has changed the training requirements and made it harder for the average person to actually go obtain their permit. So please get yourself in motion, get it done before July 2024, get it turned in. Let's talk about this. This is a very interesting article. It was written by Ben Dooley for the New York Times, where he ties mass shootings to a specific ammunition plant in the United States. And this is, of course, Lake City Ammunition in Missouri. Now, what he's implying in undercurrent, of course, is that this company is now responsible for mass shootings. That's literally what he's implying with this. I want to jump in here. Breaking, New York Times exclusive news bulletin, Lake City Army plant makes AR-15 ammo and has sold some to the public. Now, if you remember, Lake City is a DOD plant. It's basically made in World War II, and they manufacture ammunition. At some point, they started doing commercial sales. They say to offset the military sales. Now, they're trying to say that Lake City is responsible for a majority of these mass shootings, when in reality, Lake City, if I'm not mistaken, puts out about 20% of all the commercial 223, 5.56 ammo in the country. But let's come here. Lake City ammunition plant, built during World War II, has long been operated for the federal government by private contractors. Over the past decade, a New York Times investigation found the site has increasingly produced rounds for the commercial market as military demand has diminished. The Army says the commercial business is meant to keep the factory in good working order so that military production can be quickly ramped up. Makes sense, right? While also reducing the cost of its ammunition. The current contractor, Olin Winchester, did not respond to inquiries from the Times. Now, this is the Times article. By reviewing annual reports, earning calls, transcripts, and government documents, and interviewing more than 40 former employees, which none of them are named, and others with knowledge of Lake City's operations, the Times was able to determine that the site in Independence, Missouri, has manufactured hundreds of millions of rounds for the commercial market every year since at least 2011. So what? The vast majority, here we go, of Lake City rounds sold by retailers has gone to law-abiding citizens, including hunters, farmers, and target shooters. Some are drawn to them because they are made with the same materials and often to the same specifications as the militaries, while others see them as an authentic accessory for their tactical weapons and gear. But here comes the stitch. But some Lake City rounds have been seized from drug dealers, violent felons, anti-government groups, rioters at U.S. capitals, and smugglers for Mexican cartels. Isn't it interesting how they have to throw January 6th in there? They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. They were confiscated from a man in Massachusetts who threatened to assassinate President Barack Obama, and from a man at Los Angeles International Airport after he fired as a civilian, and 3 TSA agents, killing 1. Okay, let's come out of that. Wow. So ammunition that was used nefariously was made by this company. And how much of that ammunition that this company makes was not used for nefarious purposes? It's almost like you can see where he's going with this. We're going to hold the ammunition companies now liable for these mass shootings because their ammunition was used. Just like they're trying to hold, well, they have held, let's be clear, gun manufacturers responsible for people using their products in a nefarious manner. This is all really what this is about. That's why he did this article. It's more of an opinion piece, but it's actually a segue for them to start saying, yeah, we can go ahead and start attacking ammunition companies because somebody used our product in a nefarious manner. Suing the gun manufacturers and potentially ammunition manufacturers would be like the people in Waukesha, Wisconsin suing the SUV manufacturer who used this vehicle to kill people. That case will be laughed out of court, and every single one of these gun cases in the same manner should be laughed out of court. But they won't be, because we unfortunately have an environment where people are basically using emotion to push through for an agenda. If you remember after Sandy Hook, what did they say? If you don't agree to gun laws, you don't care about kids. You don't care about dead kids. That was their rally cry. And it's like, well, I do care about dead kids. I also care about the ones who were beaten to death. I care about the ones who were drowned in a bathtub by their mother. Why does it have to be? Why do you have to be shocked to get your attention? Why does it have to be about that? But this article has now spurred a lot of spin-off nonsense, and you can see the stuff coming up behind me here as everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. Army ammunition plant tied to deadly mass shootings. Several mass shootings linked to this Army ammo factory. Missouri plant makes ammunition used in crimes across the U.S. Yeah. So this is their new play. This is their new move. We can't really get the guns. The courts are going against us on a lot of stuff, so let's go after the ammunition plants. And the reason why they mentioned Lake City, because it is a DOD facility, technically. So they can, through pressure, specifically the president can basically tell them, yeah, let's not make any more commercial ammo from that plant. That's basically what they're after here. But I found this to be fascinating because, once again, it's the deflection blame game. It's not the gun. It's not the ammunition. It's not the magazines. No, all those things are neutral, just like money. Money can be used for good. It can be used for evil. It's neutral. All of those things are neutral. Guns can be used for good, and guns can be used for evil. But the only time we get to hear about any time a gun is used is pretty much when it's evil. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.